11 o'clock. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Mayor Burnaby, Shivers, Rowan, Renee. We're very excited about today. We had a wonderful leadership program, and Renee, Tanzeah is going to talk to you about that in a minute, but we like to start everything that we do with just a short word of prayer, and we're asking that one of our campers, we call him TD, Tommy, right? Davenport is going to come and just offer a word of prayer.
Chapel prayer. Lord, bless us through this crisis, and Lord, bless us through this program. In Jesus' name, amen.
He's a great preacher. Short to the point. At this time, I'm going to introduce to you Dr. Tanzeah Sharpe, who has been the coordinator and the leader of our leadership class this year. She's done an outstanding job. I'm very excited that we were able to get her with her busy schedule. And so I'm going to ask her to give you a little bit of background on herself, and then she will be our MC for today. Dr. Sharpe.
Thank you. Okay, I didn't know I had to talk about myself, so here we go. Everything that I told them to do all summer long, I'm being put on the spot to do myself. I am a resident, a lifelong resident of Canton, McKinley graduate, so go Bulldogs. I currently teach at Ashland University. I'm an assistant professor in the area of early childhood education, specifically special ed. So dealing a lot with students who may have some type of special need, whether that's developmental or academic. I have 6 children myself, so I like to always say the book knowledge paired with the life lessons shaped and molded me into the person that I am today. So I am honored to have had the opportunity to facilitate this group this summer. Last summer, I did one session, and these are amazing students, and so I've watched them literally transform over the short 5 weeks that we had, and I wish we had more time, because I am certain that they are destined to greatness with some of the stuff that they came up this summer that they will share with you all. So we do have a brief presentation, and so if you don't mind, we will get started with that. The 2020 Leadership Program centered around the theme, I am because we are. And so our first session, we really took the time to reflect on who we were as leaders and how we can emerge as leaders in our local community as well as our state and national communities. And so some of the things that the students were challenged with, first and foremost, they had to take a leadership style inventory that designated them by compass directions on what type of leader they were. They'll talk about that a little later. Once they figured out their particular leadership style, then we went into discussion about the different types of leaders: social justice leadership, the servant leader, and the transformational leader. The students were again challenged to decide, what type of leader am I? Through research, and I threw that word research out there maybe because I'm a professor, and they all, oh no, not in the summer. But through research, they were able to identify a strong leader that connected with their compass and their particular leadership style, and look towards that leader as aspiration to further grow themselves. One of the things that we talked about is being able to tell your story through pictures, and so I challenged them to pick a powerful picture that demonstrated themselves as leaders. In addition to that, they also had the opportunity to interact with speakers, local as well as national, entrepreneurs, and local law enforcement. I think the local law enforcement was very timely. Unfortunately, with a lot of things that we are suffering in our own community as well as nations and worldwide. And so we were able to ask some very hard-hitting questions as young people. What do we do if we are faced in some of these situations that we see around us? And so with all of this, it culminated into the leadership project, where I urged and challenged them to decide what type of leader they were, and then to move forward in their community, whether that's school, whether it's church, the neighborhood, and begin to be that leader, that change agent in society. And so I would like to ask that each group direction now begin to present themselves and tell you how they are going to make change in our community. The North group.
Hello. So we are the North group. We are the Buffalo. And as the Buffalo, with the North leadership, we have the characteristics of being headstrong, minimalist, goal-oriented, hardworking, very assertive and on task, as well as focused, efficient, and having a mentality of my way or the highway.
Our leader, Malcolm X. Malcolm X represents an effective North leader because he was always persistent with his goals. He was quite clearly a social justice leader because of his different standpoints and viewpoints as a human rights activist and an African American minister. In his journey, Malcolm was very dedicated and determined to get the job done and to show his community his viewpoints on social justice and justices.
So my name is Harley Nunez, and I am a servant North leader. I am pretty much a straightforward and goal-oriented worker that is here to help others. I don't need much instruction to find a solution to problems, making me a very headstrong person, which can be both a good and bad thing.
Hi, I'm Tamyra person, and I'm a North Transformational Leader because I'm comfortable with change while focusing on the goal at hand. No matter what, I'm consistent with the challenges that are put in forth, and I have a get-it-done attitude every time. I enjoy challenging myself and my associates with the tasks that we have at hand. And I often express determination and urgency while engaging in my commission. As a leader, I will make sure my community is prepared for any circumstance, and I will make sure we are constantly tackling down the problems at hand.
My name is MJ Morgan, and I am a North Transformational Leader because I am very committed, goal-oriented, a team player, motivated, and very inspired. As a leader, I will make it known of the issues going on with the plan and vision to help my community understand and relate to the situation.
My name is Malcolm Morgan. I am a North Social Justice Leader because I am a minimalist, I am bold, I am headstrong, and I never take no for an answer. As leader of my community, I will continue to speak on the things that matter most to impact the community, and I will assure that the little people are heard.
Hi, our compass direction is South Leadership, which is this year. The characteristics that represent this leadership style are relationships are valued, we are people-oriented, we rely on continuous and open communication, we use teamwork and are driven by the interactions between other people, and we value what is right and what is fair. The person that we chose to represent our leadership style is Lamar Shields. He recognizes relationships as a value when teaching youth and adults. He is an Ubuntu teacher, which means I am because we are, and this values community and people. Everyone has inherent dignity and should be respected as is taught. He inspires success and teaches coping with adversity in youth. He has helped a group of youth start writing their first book and built off of their ideas to help them succeed. He also believes in the law of attraction, which is speaking things into existence.
My name is Justin Chester, and I am a South social justice leader because I believe in what's right. I believe in right and wrong, and I believe in teamwork. I value teamwork because I believe when people come together, they can do something great. And if you look right there on the screen, you'll see the picture I chose. I chose it because I love working with children, and I love teaching them how to do the things that they love so that they can grow up and make
Hello everyone, I'm Tayshawn Palmer, and I am a South social justice leader. And I chose this particular leadership style because I care about what's right and wrong. And I believe in the value of teamwork, and I believe that if we all come together, we can bring about strong change. I'm also a strong believer of the law of attraction, and it's pretty much been a constant present throughout my whole life. Everything I've done thus far is because I spoke it into existence. So for bringing change throughout my community, our community, I'm going to continue to speak things into existence to make a better community for us all.
South social justice leader because moving our younger generation into a future that is fair and united is of the utmost importance to me. I want all children to be taught the importance of self-worth, human dignity, and how to recognize and correct social inequities in all communities.
Hi, my name is Tamyra. I am a South social justice leader because I feel that race should come together and stop killing other races. We should stand together and fight for what's right.
Hi everyone, I'm Dominic Crozier. This awkward photo of me is at an educational conference. I'm a South Transformational Leader because I care a lot about using my position as an educator to help other people empower themselves and learn more about themselves and the world around them. Because education is the first step for self-improvement. Thanks.
Hello, my name is Abdallah Otis. I am a South servant leader. This photo is of me of my first year at Enrichment, and I was teaching a child how to play this drum cadence for the Junior Hall of Fame parade. I consider myself a South servant leader because I love teaching children how to play instruments and have fun with it. Thanks.
Hey, my name is Harvey Dent. In this picture that I'm in, I was at an enrichment performance doing photography, but I consider myself as a South transformational leader because I inspire people towards excellence. Through my lens, I capture content with a specific viewpoint that creates the vision that I want others to see and maybe learn from.
My name is Jalen Dent. I am a South transformational leader because I choose to inspire and motivate others by showing my work ethic, by being respectful towards others, and by showing everyone my mindset for success. I also like to do this while I'm drumming, either while performing or teaching others.
Our South leader. East.
And while they're coming, let me just say, being a leader, you have to be transparent. And that's one thing that I have taught them and tried to model. And So far, maybe I should say this towards the end, but I am very impressed. We get goofy, we laugh, we joke, but when it's time to be serious, it's time to be serious. I've taught them that there are how many sides of me? 2, in a good way. There's that professional side, and then there's that laid-back side. And so I just love to see them being able to rise to that occasion. Even though I know the nerves are there, but you all are doing awesome.
Okay, hello. We are the Youth Leadership Group, which is represented by the Eagle, and some of our key characteristics are creativity, optimism, motivation, out-of-the-box thinking, positive attitude, open-mindedness, innovativeness, strategic thinking, outgoingness, welcomingness, and exploration. Yeah.
Okay, so for our group, we actually decided to choose a fictional character as the leader that we identify with, and so we collectively chose the protagonist of one of our favorite childhood movies, Max from Shark Boy and Lava Girl. And the reason that we chose Max is because his mind was always working, even though there were a lot of problems. He was always thinking of strategies, not just to help himself, but to better things for the people around him. We also like that he imagined this whole world because creativity is really important to us as East leaders. And when the situation started to become pressurized, he didn't become apathetic. He just decided to step up and try to find a way to solve the problem.
Hello, my name is Alexis Kraft, and I am an East Transformational Leader because I inspire others through my creativity and expressiveness. As a leader in my community, I will spread awareness through my art and other creative mediums I hope to pursue.
My name is Justice Cassidy. I would describe myself as an East servant leader because of my ability to hear people out and have a positive attitude towards the task at hand. I also have the ability to accept opinions of others while seeking the bigger picture. As a leader in my community, I will make sure everyone is okay, listen and be patient to everyone's ideas, and provide help and supervision to keep up and follow projects through.
Hello, my name is Caden Floyd. I consider myself as a East transformational leader because I am very purpose-driven and a role model to others. I am good at handling challenges, and I like to put my people that I work around through challenges. I always have a positive attitude when I'm working with others, and I am very optimistic. I value all options and opportunities.
Hello, my name is Derrick Kraft, and I'm an East servant leader because I have a drive to help the community so that everyone can be successful and fulfill their goal or task. As a servant leader, I can help manage the things that will help others and worry about myself later.
Okay, hi, my name is Langley Smith. I'm an East Transformational Leader because I'm independent, I'm industrious and forward-thinking, and I will continue to be a leader in my community and my own career goals, which is to start my own school in an effort to positively transform and radically reform the American education system. And the photo I chose is from my 21st birthday earlier this year. And I actually spent it in my office at my internship because I'm really dedicated to my job. And I found that even though I was there, my coworkers still made a cake for me and sang to me. And it really showed me that when I am dedicated to my work, I still am appreciated.
Hello, my name is Cassidy. I'm an e-servant leader because of my ability to hear other people's ideas and see the other side of the story. I also do anything I can to help people achieve their goals and ideas. As an e-servant leader in my community, I will help anyone with fulfilling their ideas and making sure things get done.
Those are our e-leaders. Okay, Wes.
Hello, we are the West Leadership Group, which is represented by the bear. And some of our key characteristics that represent our group is that we are logical, we value work quality, we explore all sides of the issue, we approach each problem with less emotion and more logic when it comes to making a decision. We're very detailed and planning focused, we're self-analytical, and we're skilled at finding fatal flaws.
So our person that we chose was Michelle Obama. She's very work oriented, and she's involved in like various amounts of like projects and organizations. She values logic over emotion, and that's shown through her profession. She's a lawyer. She's very detailed. She's very good at planning. She's always a part of campaigns, for example, Reach Higher, Let Girls Learn, and Let's Move. Hi, I'm Nadia Watts-Jackson. I'm a West social justice leader because I explore both sides of every situation. As a leader in my community, I will spread awareness and act on the constant injustices performed on minorities, not only in the school system, but the world around us.
My name is Eli Sumter, and I am a West transformational leader because I'm very detail oriented. And as a leader in my community, I will offer my opinions on how to unify our communities to higher ups. And as a transformational leader, I will be a source of motivation to teammates by encouraging the groups that I am involved with to work towards the common good.
Our West leaders. I just also want to mention some of our participants are absent today. They have prior commitments, which just goes to demonstrate their leadership abilities and commitments because of that multitasking and being involved in a variety of things. And then just another thing, I think this went really well, but I do have to air a little bit of dirty laundry here now that we're done. So, they were placed into groups based on their compass. And in designing the groups for the rest of the summer, they didn't realize when they took the personality inventory that they were going to be stuck with that group. And I debated, do I leave all north, south, east, and west together because that could be problematic? Or do I balance the directions across the group? And so what did I choose to do? I kept them together. And it was interesting to see how the summer emerged. Sometimes because they were all north or they were all east or west, they thought, oh my gosh, well, this isn't going to work. We can't decide on a leader. We can't decide on how we want to present. And I would just say, you know what? But work it out. You can do it.
because when you're in the workforce, when you're at school, you can't handpick, oh, I'm going to have 2 of each direction, 2 of each leadership styles in my particular group. And so it was interesting and amazing to see how like-minded people, we would like to think that maybe we would want to balance, but how like-minded people were still able to come together to make a cohesive presentation and representation for their direction. So, not really dirty laundry, but just a little fun fact. Okay, so what is next for Enrichment of Stark County leaders? I'm going to kind of tell on you all and say, some of the things that they've shared with me this summer is absolutely amazing. We have future and emerging entrepreneurs in the audience. And I won't call anybody by name and put you on the spot, but they have some awesome ideas of how they can, even at their young age, start a business. And I see some of the end products of those businesses, those manifestations. We have participants in the group that are engaging in research opportunities, grant opportunities, to bring monies and resources back into the community to help enrichment, because they are that passionate about the program. And so I just really want you to look around, because they are our future voices of change. They are the future voices of Canton. So congratulations to you all. Okay. We have some people in the audience, and I would like to invite you all to maybe give some comments. So first, Mr. Shiver from Huntington Bank. He is the Canton-Mahoning Valley Regional President. And so if you would like to address the group.
Thank you, Dr. Sharpe. You've done an unbelievable job. And if I were to give you a piece of advice, I would ask you to dream. But I want to remind you, dreams are free, so you can dream all the time. But success is going to cost you. It's going to cost your time, your talent, and your effort. But I'm confident if you take the time, and you all have talent, and I want to congratulate you again for everything that you've done. It's going to take effort. And if you take the effort and you put the effort in, you can achieve anything. Dr. Sharpe said, with six kids in her family, well, she has 6 kids. I came from a family of 11. And didn't have much growing up at all. But all of us have done something different, from doctors to dentists to attorneys. You have to have a dream. And if you dream, you have to think about it, but again, success is going to cost you. It's going to cost your time, your talent, and effort. And I'd ask you, with everything that's going on with the social injustice, don't give up. Don't give up. It's going to take time to make the changes. But every time there's a horrific event, we talk about, we're going to do something this time. This time we're going to do something. 6 weeks later, 3 months later, we don't talk about it anymore. It's time to do something. And if we don't stand up and really do something, it's not going to change. And if you want to matter, I don't want anybody to do anything crazy, but I want you to stand up and say, we're not going to put up with this anymore. It's not fair. It's not right. So congratulations. Again, Dr. Sharpe mentioned that we're in great hands of the future. We are. And you're our future and the future for Canton. A lot of great things that can be done yet. I tell our team all the time, greatness is around the corner. I don't know which corner, so we've got to go around a lot of corners to find it. Keep going around the corners. Thank you so much.
I would like to invite our mayor to say something.
Thank you, Dr. Sharpe, and thank you, Betty Smith. Where did Betty go? It is really my honor, my pleasure to be here today. I looked at some notes because I attended last year's first annual graduation, so I think this is the second annual graduation. And I had on my notes, be sure, if you are invited next year, to come back next year, because I was really, really impressed with everything that I heard from our future leaders from last year. I think that this is a great summer program. I'm so happy that the City of Canton can assist in funding this great program. And Betty, I assure you, having attended last year and this year, that you have our absolute support, going forward. I get to see enrichment a lot. I get to see you. Unfortunately, 2 days ago would have been our annual Junior Community Parade. And of course, that's a big day for enrichment, and it's a big day for the City of Canton. And because of COVID-19, we didn't get to do that this year. So we're missing out on that, but I'm so glad that you were able to have your classes. But I just want to tell you, listening to what everybody said, I can tell you with certainty, if I were to take the personality profile, that I am a West-style leader, and I am a bear. So there are only 2 of you here today, but I join the 2 of you. But I think it's just a great leadership class that you put together, a great program for the summer, and I would encourage you to, again, as Mr. Shiver said, reach for your dreams, but work hard to fulfill them. Because again, I'm a person, being a West leader style, I'm a person that spends a lot of time in my office. I spend a lot of time thinking through things, analyzing problems, trying to come up with the best solutions, listening to other people's solutions, and picking and choosing. But work ethic always wins out, and it's so very, very critical that whatever you choose to do, that you pursue it with your fullest heart and fullest emotion and passion. Passion is so all very, very critical. So thank you again for inviting me today. I can't wait to help pass out. We have graduation certificates today, and that will be fun. And we won't shake hands this year, but we'll give some knuckles and elbows today. So again, thanks everybody so very much for inviting me.
Mr. Rollins Seward, Director of Economic Development. Would you like to say something?
Thanks for your leadership on this program, and Betty, thanks for your leadership. And I encourage all students to do what you learned today, use for your future. This is a great opportunity to learn as much as you can and use this for your future endeavors. Congratulations again.
Okay. Mrs. Smith, was there something that you would like to say before we present?
I think you should give yourselves another round of applause. These young people, they're awesome. I could go around and say something about each of them, good, bad, and indifferent, but they're a great group of young people, and a lot of them are in the Drumline, so you see them all the time, or they're dancers, and they're always out serving in the community. I just can't say enough about them. We hang out all the time here. A lot of times they don't want to go home, so we'll hang out for another hour or so, just talking, and it's great. So we want to move on to the program to respect your time. So we're going to pass out the certificates. I'm going to ask if Mr. Shivers, Tamyra, Renee, and Raleigh will come up here, and we're going to call the names. I'll let you call the names of Dr. Sharpe, and you can turn around, and young people, like you say, you're just going to have to do a bump instead of the hugging and everything, and if you'll get pictures.
Abdallah Otis. Nadia Watts Jackson. Elias Sumner. Langley Smith. Aurora Ross. Tamyra Person. Tayshawn Palmer. Harley Nunez. MJ Morgan. Malcom Morgan. Derrick Kraft. Alexis Kraft. Caden Floyd. Jalen Dent. Harvey Dent. Justin Chester. Justice Cassidy. Jacinda Cassidy.
Yes, I remember you was in this.
Tamyra Davenport. And Dominic Crozier. That is our leadership class of 2020.